Hey guys, this is Vril continuing our EU4 Fallout mod playthrough as the Caesar's Legion. So we're in a war against the NCR. That's because the NCR declared war on our ally, the New Reno, and we were called into that war and everything's going pretty well. Should be about over. Let me have a look at our alerts here. Don't need to invest in a new idea. I'm going to invest in technology level next time we do that. We have too many diplomatic relations. That's something we need to deal with at some point here soon. Don't really want to build any more provincial improvements, and we have more decisions, and obviously we've got claims on provinces to deal with. So let's go ahead and start progressing time. And like I said, this war probably should be ending soon, I would say. I've also... we kind of found a pre-war hospital, so... what do we want to do with it? I'm going to go ahead and increase our legitimacy. That went down after our new leader. So we were actually fabricating claims here on Lubak and the Iron Rivers. Probably go after Iron Rivers as soon as possible because that is a tribe that can move around. Go ahead and vassalize them, I think. Although maybe we want to just go ahead and conquer them because we can't take any more diplomatic relations. So anyway, just sieging some areas out. Probably knock up the speed here a little bit. Don't expect... Okay, so we gain the Casus Belli against the Iron Rivers. Now, I'm thinking the Ciphers of the West here is one of our vassals. We probably want to get it up to about 190 relations with them. We gotta wait for this diplomat to come back, but I'm thinking that because we probably will annex them when we're not at war. I don't think that's gonna go up too much more, but we'll give it a shot. What about this Malpais? They also needed to have their relations improved, so we'll do what we can with those right before we vassalize, or annex them, not vassalize them. So we won another siege. Just have to keep an eye on like this stack here coming into the hub, it looks like. Now go ahead and put our leader on this stack. So it looks like we might. Okay, so New Reno accepted peace with their former enemies. New NCR will cede Sacramento and several other provinces. New Reno gets prestige and aggressive expansion. And Caesar's Legion will gain 42 power projections, so that's very good. Wow, the New Reno is very large now. Okay, well, let's go ahead and send all of our troops back home, and we're going to need to take some time to rebuild, but I do think we'll probably be okay with just attacking those one province miners. In the meantime, let's just have a look here. So, call for peace. Yes, we are now at peace. Let's see what our stability... Yeah, we were getting a little high in the war exhaustion area. 75 diplomatic or 140. I think we'll go ahead and keep everything like that for now. Just looking at what else we have to do. We've got a bunch of truces now. I think we also have the ability to set another rival. So we could set New Vegas as a rival. They have no navy. They actually have a pretty large army, although that's because our army is rebuilding. And actually, I want to say we checked that before, and their army, because they were doing some warring as well, they were almost out of manpower as well, so we're still the strongest. NCR, well, I wonder what I should check what their force limit is now. NCR still has 49 force limit. So we've gained the trade dispute Casus Belli against New Vegas. Should really check out who are New Vegas's allies. Just looking at proving, so they're allied with the Boomers. Good to know. Let's check out the NCR again. So they have claims on New Reno, so I bet they will end up going to war again sometime soon. Now, we were talking about what to do. Let's go ahead and improve relations with this Malpais. And actually, I'm going to move my army in this general direction, because we're going to declare war on the Iron Rivers sooner than later, most likely here. Now we can probably go ahead and send my fleet back out to do some... I thought they were able to do some pirate missions. Yeah, privateer missions. Go ahead and send them... Go ahead and send them there. Alright. Okay, here's another stack that we should probably... Sure, okay, yeah, that's because that is... Why can't we go through your land, Good Springs? They are our ally. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Well, hopefully they don't... Yeah, they're going to need to go through native lands here. It's unfortunate. Didn't have any diplomats to ask Good Springs for military access. So let me just double check where our armies are at. So we've got that one. This one, obviously. This one. Okay. So the Boomers are growing slightly. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Oh yeah, they are. They took over the Zion Canyon. Interesting. Okay, so we can invest in new technology. We'll go ahead and invest in military advancements. Level 4. Gives land morale increased, combat width increased, and maneuver value increased. Sounds good. Okay, so they're going through the ciphers of the Westland just to avoid going through another area there. Okay, well this is... We're going to need to split these up anyway. Move one there, and the other one can go so that they're not taking as much supply limit penalties. So we've increased our relations with Malpais enough. Let's go ahead and recall the diplomat. Let's go ahead and recall our diplomat here as well. I think... I'm actually not sure if we're able to... what am I looking for here? Alliance, influence. So it hasn't been 10 years actually. 10 years is actually in 4 months, so that's pretty soon. Let's go ahead and increase our relations with Good Springs until then. And can't improve any more with... Let me just double check who are our vassals. Go ahead and increase with the... Gotta wait for that guy to come back. Go ahead and increase with the White Legs as well. So, too many troops here. Let's go ahead and split these guys up just for the moment. And yeah, we're waiting for about June, and hopefully this number doesn't go down below 190 before June. What was the date on that? June 16th. So we're there now. Of course, now we're going to need to bring this guy home, and it's going to be a few more days. We'll see what we've got here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and annex this guy, and it'll cost 72 diplomatic power. So that will take over one of my diplomats for the short time. That shouldn't take too long, though. Just going to keep an eye on my armies. How many do we have here? 11 to 1. So Prim had a supply limit of 17. We've got, even though this is only like a 2,000 stack, this is actually 14 guys here as well, so they need to be rebuilt quite a bit. Quite a bit. Once we get up to about 500 bottle caps again, I'll go ahead and build some more barracks, most likely. One of our settlements has begun the practice of shamanism, so that's okay. I don't want to lose the stability. And we'll go ahead and send in our missionary, I would say. Obviously that will cost some money, but I would rather do that than have to use, I don't know, what was it, diplomatic power or administrative power that would be used for stability? I don't recall off the top of my head. So once my manpower starts to, fully regenerate for these armies and then start building a number here again, I'll probably go ahead and declare war on the Iron Rivers. I could probably go ahead and do it now, but I just want to be safe and have armies as backup in case somebody wants to declare war on me. I mean, New Vegas is now have us as their rival. It's actually, I noticed that's interesting here. So I wonder if, probably not. This guy probably never dies, the Robert House, and his daughter is the heir, Emily House. That's probably just because they can't have a way to not do that, and we're not going to take this diplomatic ties with Whitelegs because we have enough relations as it is. Obviously, annexing these vassals will help with this whole idea. If we could get Whitelegs near us, it would be nice, and then we could go ahead and annex them. I don't think we can annex them while they're over there. Yeah, we need a core province that is close enough to them to annex them, like we're doing over here with the ciphers. Which does look to be about done. It's not taking too long at all. Integrating the ciphers of the West. So we get diplomatic relation -3 for 10 years. So we went ahead and did that, and we'll see what can we do with this Malpais. That was our other vassal. I thought the ocean was our vassal there for a moment. Looks like NCR has some, actually raiders. It's not an uprising, I don't think. Go back to improving relations with the Malpais, and then we'll probably do some sort of diplomatic ties with them, and then when that happens, get up to 190, we should be able to annex them as well. So I'm not sure we're able to annex them actually because they're a protectorate. Seeing that option there, that's okay. That is okay. Probably go ahead and send this army back. Okay, so let's go ahead and recall this diplomat. Okay, well, cancel protectorate. We might want to go ahead and do that and just declare war on them and take their land. If we're not able to... Because again, that was under the influence actions. It's not there for them. So that would cause our stability to decrease. So let's not worry about that at the moment. But what we can do... This number is starting to build up again. I'm going to declare war on the Iron Rivers. We'll see if... yeah, we'll be fine with all of this. Checking. We do have some provincial unrest. Not worried about that, though. Okay, well... I would assume because this is a 2 stack and these guys probably have no real technology level that we will be fine with smaller amount of troops attacking them. I would assume anyway. Go ahead and move these guys there. Yeah, they were completely destroyed them. 2-star generals, nice to have. Should be about ready to level up our administrative tech. So yeah, there we go. We destroyed them. And we'll just end up sieging this and go ahead and... I think I'll just, rather than worrying about the diplomatic relation of having the vassal or the protectorate, whatever it's going to be, I'll just go ahead and take the land and then core it. So, I'm just out of curiosity. Yeah, they would have been a protectorate, so don't care about that. Let's go ahead and take your money and cede your land. Another conquered war tribe for the Caesar's Legion. They have a lot of money. Okay. Our truce with the NCR has ended. Interesting, and that was on that date. Now, let me just double check aggressive expansion values. It didn't go up because of this war. It doesn't look like it anyway, so that's good. It's so far away that it's not a problem. We'll spend this, administrative power on making this a core. Also, the ghoul haters have moved here, so once our truce with Edidum has ended, now declare war on them without penalties. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put out a claim on the ghoul haters here, so that we can take their land as well. Amarillo is kind of, yeah, they were somewhere, I think they were right here. And we will, of course, take their land. I'm going to move this army towards Tejas, and okay, so again, we have this ability to level up our ship durability. I don't think I'm going to do any of this. The only thing we would want would be level 7 artillery combat. But at the moment, yeah, we don't want any of that because it's all Navy stuff. So we converted the heretics of Del Norte to the one true faith. What is this? No retreat. Lose 5 military power, we get infantry combat ability plus 10% for 5 years. Maybe at some point we would do that. Actually, now that we just got all that money, let's go ahead and build some more barracks. Now, it looks like the cost is slightly higher than before because of inflation, apparently. So that might be something we need to look at some point in time, but I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll just build that, and that'll be okay. So we're manufacturing that claim here on the ghoul haters. They'll be mad at themselves, kicking themselves for moving their tribe near us. Looks like the NCR is still having some issues with their... Not NCR, New Reno issue was with these raiders. It's kind of cool to see the New Reno growing that large. So, okay, the ghoul haters just moved again. Damn them. Alright, well, our army's fine there too. Nothing else to attack. I'm thinking we might try to take over the Zion Canyon and then take a few more provinces back from the New Vegas. Well, not back, but they took over. We were getting them down to vassalize them, and then they took over more of their neighbors and got that war score maximum value up too high for us to annex them in one go, at least. So Okay, we've got that free diplomat again. So those ghoul haters, I think, are right here. Not sure. 100%. And I do think when we go this direction, I'm just going to not even worry about vassalizing them. I'm just going to take them over completely because of don't need to worry about war score. So I'm just thinking, what should we do? Let's go ahead and improve our relations with the North Vegas. They've been an enemy of the New Vegas. So our general, I think, just died. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate because that guy was pretty good. Let's go ahead and... we should be colonizing this pretty soon. Canyon City is now considered part of our patrimony. And we'll go ahead and send a missionary there. So yeah, we get some unrest. Nothing to worry about. And we found another pre-war armory. Should we... yeah, gain the legitimacy, I think is what we do. Redistribute it to the frontier settlements. Should be right about being able to tech up, yeah, with the administrative power. Now at level 6 we'll be able to pick a new idea as well. But it does look like we're out of time for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.